On Sunday, June 18th, 2017, the Rainbow Garden celebrated the 2017 season opening at Pembina site. At the same time, it was inauguration of a few infrastructure buildings donated by sponsors and built by University of Manitoba students. There was a few guests, some from the government of Manitoba, some from volunteer groups, and some from the University of Manitoba Faculty of Architecture and Infrastructure.
Is that brand new as well? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember that there before. Yeah, we were kind of sending our youth to the Dairy Queen and stuff just to kind of. Well, that doubles as like great.
Our ceremony today has two aspects. The first event was supposed to be the planting feast that we usually organize in the middle or in the beginning of June to say thank you to the Creator, to say thank you to the Creator for providing us with the land, the seeds, the seedlings, and also to ask the Creator to help with a good crop for us. So that's what we do. And the other ceremony that we do perform annually is the harvest feast, which happens at the end of the growing season in September. Today we are combining two events at a time. The planting feast and also the ribbon cutting for this wonderful infrastructure that you will be hearing more about very soon. And we have some authorities with us here. One of them is our MLA from Seine River. She will introduce her to you, and she has to leave right away. So before she leaves, because she has other commitments, so before she leaves, I would ask her to hand out 3 certificates to the professors from University of Manitoba who helped us putting this infrastructure in place with their students.
All good.
So,
I'm fine. Don't
okay.
rush.
Okay. So,
55 minutes for you.
oh, our MLA is being nice enough to allow me to ask Mr. Mitch Bougonnier. He will introduce himself to you, and he's here to perform the blessing ceremony for our infrastructure as well as for the garden.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Good afternoon. Bonjour. Benesi inani Nidishnakas Makwato Dem. I'm a member of the Mama Bear Clan. And we operate in a village. And our village is in the inner city on Main Street. And we walk amongst the people, and we protect them and hug them and love them, the people. That's our village. This is a village here. Today is Father's Day. The sky is our father. The sun is our grandfather. the earth our mother, and the moon our grandmother. We are the universe and the universe is us. I come here in prayer. And my understanding of prayer is two things in prayer. One, to thank. And two, to ask for something. We thank and we ask for something. So I will be doing that shortly. Everybody take a look at the other human beings here. Look at each other. Everybody look at each other. Every human being here, every one of you. If you go back far enough in your ancestry, you lived in a village. You were a villager. You were tribal. Everybody on this earth at one time was tribal and lived in a village. And people living in villages in a tribal way lived in a good way. They looked after one another. Everybody had a role and a responsibility. There were natural law. Part of that natural law is to understand as a human, we are only one species on this earth. One species, the two-legged, the humans. And what we have lost sight of in modern times is that the two-legged, the human, is the most fragile, the most dependent, the most precarious of all the species. The earth, the animals, the plants, the trees, the insects do not need us. They don't need us. We need them. We need them. They are powerful. The earth, the soil, the rocks, the minerals, the trees, the air, the fire, the water. We need that. So our ancestors used to pray for two things. They would thank the earth and the sky and the sun and the moon. They would thank the creatures and the plants and the animals. They would thank for their bounty so that they could live. And they would ask for a good growing season. You're all working very, very hard. This is beautiful. You are planting things and you are growing things from this earth. You come from the earth and you will go back to the earth. You will feed the earth and the earth will feed you. So, to begin our season, we ask for bounty and we thank. And my elders here are going like this, yes. Because you understand, right? You understand. I want to offer a blessing to this beautiful structure. There's a ribbon cutting. This is a beautiful structure. When I drove up, I thought, oh, that's beautiful. But this is beautiful. You're beautiful. So I bless the earth, the plants, the seeds, the water, the sun, everything that it takes it all. Air, water, fire, earth, all together for growth. So I bless this structure, I bless the people and the bounty, and I ask and thank Creator. Love you. Miigwech.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mish, for blessing both the growing season and also the infrastructure. And now we can feel safe and happy to use the infrastructure, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we welcome our MLA to...
Thank you, everyone. It's such an honor to be here. thankfully it hasn't really rained a lot, just enough to keep our gardens growing. Thank you for the blessing, Richard. It was great. Thank you so much. My name is Janice Morley-Lacombe. I am the MLA for Seine River. I am Raymond's MLA, and I first met Raymond 2 months ago? Yeah. 2 months ago, and he's being honored for all of his volunteer work, which is an understatement for all that this gentleman has done, to say the least. I am here today on behalf of our Premier, the Honourable Brian McAllister. Oh wow, okay, I will try. And the Government of Manitoba for the Rainbow Garden planting season. Since its inception in 2008, the Rainbow Garden community has been an integral gathering place for newcomers to our province that has helped individuals and families transition into our community through acceptance, neighborliness, and a common love for gardening. Oh, thank you. So this, oh, it's not on. Is it on? It's on? Okay, thank you. In addition, the garden provides a form of exercise and easy. I just need to yell. Okay. And easy access to a diverse array of healthy foods and produce that might otherwise be inaccessible. This beautiful space is such a positive and multicultural environment for children to play, people to learn from each other, and new friendships to form. Okay. I would like to thank everyone here for their dedication to the garden and for making this such a welcoming space for all. Thank you. I don't know.
And thank you very much for MLA Janice to take your time. We know that you have a very busy schedule, but thank you again for your time. And our MLA is going to hand out 3 certificates of appreciation to the professors from University of Manitoba who have led the students to build the infrastructure. So first of all, we would like to ask Professor Lancelot to come forward. Okay, and then Professor Demos. And then Professor Lian, who has been here to complete the project with the students. Thank you very much to both our MLA and also to the 3 professors who have really worked very hard to accomplish this great infrastructure for us. Maybe you will be hearing more about the infrastructure through the professors and their students themselves. And for now, I think we would give permission to our MLA who represented our Premier here with us tonight to go. And while our ceremony can continue. Okay, so since we started with the certificates of appreciation, we would continue with it by giving out the ones which are going to the students. Okay, so maybe I would ask Professor Lian to come and help with that. Okay.
First one. Okay, the first certificate goes to Amanda Reese, who's right here. She was actually acting as the project manager, kind of my right-hand man, so here you go.
Thank you very much.
Okay, the next one's Stephen Hung. However, he's away on he's in Thailand right now on research leave, so he's not here to accept it. Maybe
wish him a good sojourn here and good research. Yeah.
So we'll give that to him later. Oh, and he's not here either. This is for Anton Lialpu. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. He's also not here, it doesn't look like. So we'll have to present this to him later as well. I think only a handful of them are here. Oh, Ryan. Ryan's the next one. He's here. Okay, so Revant is not here either. I don't think, is he? No, so there's another one. We'll get to this to him in a bit. Okay, Melanie, I think I saw, oh there she is. So Melanie. So Melanie is actually responsible for the wood structure behind you, or behind you. Matthew, he's also not here. It doesn't look like it. It's Father's Day, so I don't know if they're all with their fathers.
We wish them all happy Father's
they'll
Day.
get these too. So Jillian Petrenko, she's here with her dad. Where's your dad?
Where's the dad?
Yeah, where's your dad?
Come on, Dad!
There he is.
Can you come over, Dad?
Happy
Dad,
Father's
they want you
Day!
here. Oh, he's coming.
He's coming.
Oh, actually, Melanie had her dad here as well. I didn't know. Melanie, bring your dad up. I didn't realize you had your dad here.
Bring your dad up for a
Melanie's
picture.
dad's here as well. Sorry.
Come on.
Ryan, you have your dad here?
George, your dad, bring him up.
I didn't realize.
So thank you and happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us those wonderful young ladies who helped a lot here.
So those are all the students. The rest are here. Okay, so Trevor Monroe, he's not here. He's responsible for that outhouse. He's in Regina. He went back home. And there's Carson Weed, who's not here also. So we'll thank him later. Yeah, I think that's it.
How many students
there was 10 students. 10 students.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
I'm done.
So thank you very much, Professor Lian. And those... Oh, sorry.
Dr. Palizois represent the students of the engineering.
Yes.
Can I say something?
Okay, yes, for sure. Okay, so thank you very much. We are having here Professor Demos, who is going to say something on behalf of the students from the engineering building who have been have been instrumental in the process of the infrastructure building as well.
Thanks, Raymond. I just like to acknowledge that in addition to the architecture students, there were a number of engineering students who spent many nights, sleepless nights, to make sure that these structures stand up and don't fly away. So I'd like to acknowledge those students. I've got a list of them. For now, I'll just read their names, okay? And also, I have the technical staff from the engineering faculty that were able to help in the foundations and also the design of these foundations again. So as you see, these concrete foundations keep the structure safe. So I had a number of students which I would like to recognize. That's Yuri Minenkov, Cheng Chang, Joshua Daniels, Ahmed Hussein, Shervin Gomi, and Zach Lohari. Zach is here. Where are you, Zach? Zach?
Did you bring your dad?
Thank you. And also my technical staff from the Structures Laboratory, Chad Ploak, Brendan Parchel, and Grant Whiteside. So these people did help quite a bit in ensuring that, as I said, the architecture students' design was made in a reality. So it took quite a bit of work, architecture, engineering, and this collaboration worked out really well. We hope to continue this in the future. And we had in mind to build a number of these units. We didn't have enough money. So we hope in the future, with more donations, we'll be able to even expand these and build additional structures and ensure that all the community members are, in a way, sheltered during the rain. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Newman. To see these infrastructures up today, I think it took lots of work, lots of efforts, and hundreds of emails between the profs and the students and ourselves. So in terms of having an infrastructure like this, the biggest cost is the human resources, the labor. Fortunately for us at the Rainbow Community Garden, we have those students from the engineering department and from the architecture department from U of M, who are very determined, who are very dedicated in providing their time and their talent to help with building this. However, as Professor Demos mentioned, the resources were not there. The budget the small budget that the University of Manitoba profs put together for us to accomplish the project was not satisfied. So this is only a small piece of what was supposed to be done in the first place. So we are also very, we do recognize the students from the engineering building, but we did not have all their names. So that's why we could not give out certificate to some today and then to give it to some others later. So we'll be handing on to their prof for them. Thank you very much. Okay, and we have the dean from the Department of Architecture and Engineering, who is here with us. So we would like him to come forward to give out certificates to a couple of distinguished people here. Okay. First of all, thank you very much for taking your time to come out on this special Father's Day. And also, on behalf of all the families at the Rainbow Community Garden, I would like to say a big thank you to the University of Manitoba for everything that this institution has been doing for us and for the families. Look at this land, more than 1 hectare. 1 hectare means 10,000 square meters, which is great, and we are having it. We have been having it since 2008 without any contribution, any penny paid out to the University of Manitoba. And besides the land, the University of Manitoba has been providing us, has been supplying water for all those families, the families who are really families in need, lower income families who just arrived to Canada, who have difficulties busing from downtown to here to grow their vegetables for their own food. Some do bike from downtown to here, some do take bus, some do walk because they can't afford bus tickets. And the University of Manitoba has been providing those families with a great space where the parents can work, can interact with other parents from varieties of countries across the world. while their children are playing around. Emotionally, spiritually, economically, socially, this project has been helping a lot. So we would like to say big thank you to the University of Manitoba, and also for this infrastructure that has been in place. The University of Manitoba professors with their students will be talking a little bit about the process. I insist on the process because this process for me it's unique. I have been dealing with community development within the city of Winnipeg for a while now, and I know how it takes an institution to deal with a community organization. Most of the time you can hear from top down, but to have this infrastructure in place, it was the opposite. It was not top down, but bottom up. It means that the families, the gardeners were really involved in the process. So that's why I would like Professor Lancelot, Professor Demos and the student to say a little bit later after this about the process and how this infrastructure came into place. But before that, we would like to recognize the all. We have many organizations which have been sending their employees to help, and one of them is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which sent 200 youth from across Canada to come here to volunteer lately with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for all your help.
It was a pleasure. This really fits in line with our vision too, and it was a real pleasure to work with Raymond. He's such a kind and wonderful man, and he really cares about this project, and it's an inspiration. It really is. Thank you, Raymond.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thanks.
And the next organization that we would like to thank is the Urban Eden Co-op.
Urban Eden Co-op.
The third one is
Nepali Cultural Society of Manitoba.
The Nepali Cultural Association is represented here by their president, Dr. Maneka, and the Urban Eden, which has been helping a lot here also, is represented by their president and co-chair, Tommy.
And President Andre Dumbe.
Andre Dumbe. He's not
Andre?
here.
Andre is not here.
He's not here yet.
Philippe Nutuyue.
Very good.
I can take your picture if you show me how. Just press. If you see it.
Raymond, I'll do. You go in there. You go in there. Okay. That's right. 1, 2, 3.
So, Mr. Filber has been recognized also because of all his effort to put some of our pictures and video out. If you go on YouTube, for example, and you type Rainbow Community Garden 2016, you will watch a video of our closing ceremony or Harvest Feast from last year. That was from him. So thank you very much for all your work.
I would prefer if my boss says the word. We are very honored. We feel very happy to be here. This is all thanks to our great people, to Lancelot, to Lian, on our part at least. Of course, it's the work of the community, and to Dimos in engineering. So I think the words are not enough to express our happiness and our feeling of gratification for this beautiful project, and we hope that it will be sustainable and we will have more and more each and every year and better and better. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'd just like to echo the comments of my colleague Carlos a few minutes ago. It really was an honor for both the Faculty of Engineering and the Faculty of Architecture to participate in this project. I would like to thank again Lancelot and Demos and Leanne. Leanne, where's Leanne? She had to take off. Oh, she had to take off, okay. Thank Leanne and Demos and Lancelot for all their hard work in supervising the project. But I think that the real thanks from the university perspective go to Amanda and her team of students who actually did all the design, did all the fabrication, and managed to get all this here so it can be used this summer. I think it's a great example of how architecture, design, and engineering can produce a product that's useful to the community and engage the students in their learning that way to bring designs off the paper, off the computer screens, into something real that makes a difference to people. So I hope you enjoy using this structure over the summertime, and I'll look forward to the feast that you have in the fall from all your hard work in the field. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Tim. And now I would like to invite the profs and the students to talk a little bit about the infrastructure. If you are okay, maybe, yeah, we can talk together how we started the project and how it went and how the community members were involved. I do recall that you guys were having a hard time because many of our members were criticizing, oh, we didn't want this, we want this, we prefer that, and yeah, you have accommodated everything. So yeah, thank you very much. If you could have some more to say, otherwise no pressure.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was a really good experience, and we learned a ton from doing this, and we really appreciate all the feedback everyone gave us throughout the process of the design and construction phase. Yeah, I mean, just coming together to get something built, we just learned a ton. Like, getting something that is just drawings into reality is something new to all of us, so we really appreciate it, and we learned a ton. So thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, and we really appreciated your help here. And I would like to ask one of our leaders at the Rainbow Community Garden to come out to say a few words. So if we can have Pika come forward.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Raymond, for such a great opportunity, and thank you, everybody, Rainbow Garden members and the profs from the university team and the students who did such a wonderful job here. I would like to say the community had been, like as Raymond mentioned, he is a champion of this. When this was started, he started in 2008, and it had been going on actually since then. And his main reason why the Rainbow Garden was started was he calls it connecting the dot. So that was his point for, that was the term he used when he started. Like what he means, I think, is connecting people from different cultures, from different backgrounds, and especially the newcomers who had just come to Canada, the refugees, families who didn't have much things to do themselves. And this provided a very great opportunity for them not only get engaged with the earth, which there are many people from who came here as the newcomers who are very used to it, but also it gave them fresh fruits, fresh veggies they can use, and then also to get involved, meeting each other, connecting with other friends, not only from the same community but also from other communities from other countries. So that we have people from about 8-10 countries represented, right? And more than 20 in the garden. And so this has been not just gardening, but also from a social point of view, like almost healing for people who are a little bit, just sitting on their own, like who are not very happy at home. When they get engaged here, they connect with people, they talk with people, so they learn skills, they practice, their language, and so it was a very good way of learning from each other and developing this friendship. And this year, with the students coming in and with the architectural project, I think this also added new dimension. That how the community can work with the faculty, the university, both from the learning point of view and for the community. It was a great learning point, and thank you all for the involvement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tika. Tika is an instructor at University of Manitoba. He works for Manitoba Stars for the government, and he has been here with us as a personality of resources. So our gardeners have been learning a lot from him. So besides Tika, we have social workers here, we have lawyers here, and those people are here not because they want to grow vegetables, because they are lacking food, but they are here to serve as a support to many families who otherwise cannot access those information straight from their counselors or somewhere else. Okay, so I think we are about ending our ceremony, but we have one hand here before we give our last thank you to a couple of organizations before we go for food. So if Dr. Manika has something to say on behalf of the Nepali Cultural Society. The members of the Nepali societies are one of the biggest group within.
Morning everybody, good afternoon. I speak in my language. यो कम्युनिटी गार्डन यो बनाइदिएर पानी सङ्कलन गरेर हाम्रो बारीमा लगाउन पाइएकोमा धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद छ यो युनिभर्सिटी अफ म्यानिटोबालाई मेरो भन्नु।
Ok, thank you everybody. Et je voudrais dire aussi merci beaucoup pour tous nos parents francophones qui sont ici, mais qui n'ont pas eu l'occasion de se faire interpréter tout ce qui a été dit ici. Donc, en résumé, on a dit grand merci à l'Université du Manitoba qui nous a donné cette opportunité d'utiliser ce grand espace ici où les parents viennent avec leurs enfants pour produire leurs légumes et en même temps s'amuser et tout. Donc pour le moment, on va aller pour la nourriture et puis bienvenue à tout le monde. Thank you everybody.
And the event ended by a dinner offered by Food Matters Manitoba.
Okay, we give, okay, let's decide something. How about if we give priority to our students who have done an amazing job for us, okay? Can you come, please?
不要继续让留白那些陈年的往事，化作一滴清泪，已消失在远方。淡淡的午后，闪过一片片粉红的衣裳，谁也载不走那扇古老的窗。玲珑少年在岸上守一生的时光，为何没能做个你盼望的新娘？淡相思都写在脸上，沉沉离别背在肩上，泪水流过脸庞，所有的话现在还是没有讲。青山荡漾在水上，看那晚霞吻着夕阳。我用一生的爱去寻找那一个家，今夜你在何方？转回头迎着你的笑颜，心事全都被你发现。梦里遥远的幸福，它就在我的身旁。不走那扇古老的窗，玲珑少年在岸上守候一生的时光，为何没能做个你盼望的新娘？淡相思都写在脸上，沉沉离别背在肩上，泪水流过脸庞，所有的话现在还是没有讲。看那青山荡漾在水上，看那晚霞吻着夕阳。我用一生的爱去寻找那一个家，今夜你在何方？淡淡相思都写在脸上，沉沉离别背在肩上，泪水流过脸庞，所有的话现在还是没有讲。看那青山荡漾在水上，看那晚霞吻着夕阳。我用一生的爱去寻找那一个家，今夜你在何方？转回头迎着你的笑脸，心事全都被你发现。梦里遥远的幸福，它就在我的身旁。